Women, what do you find most confusing about men? Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the video. I haven't noticed this with girls, but I have noticed that my husband will just like stare out into space with severe concentration, and I'll be like, "What's wrong, babe?" and he will say something like, "If all of our pets attacked me at once, do you think I could fight them off?" I've seen other guys do this too. It's just so fascinating. We have a medium pit mix, a small chihuahua mix, 2 ferrets and a hamster. So the answer was probably yes. Unless he was asleep, then maybe the medium dog could best him. Meow. He simply spoke the thoughts out loud other men cover up with nothing. Every man still walks around having the same fantasy daydreams we did when we were younger. Very true. I only wish it was as pleasant and fun as when I was younger. Now I just daydream about shit I don't want to think about, but still do. My brain needs an off switch. I have this problem. My mind drifts and I just start thinking of random shit. I wonder if I went outside with my TV remote, could I still change channel? What if I can't see the TV? How would I know if it was on? Have I got a mirror to reflect the view? Would that affect the connection if I had a mirror? What's wrong? Oh, what are we having for dinner? We want to have a plan for every scenario. In Dutch, guys call each other pik, which in English means dong. But they say it in a friendly way, because they're mates. Why call each other dong? Why not? Australians call each other cunt. It's a cool word, pik. I'm trying to make the word cunt in the US as acceptable as it is in Australia. It's not going very well. Guys insult each other. Banter is a normal part of interaction. A great way I heard it described was that we all have a wall. We get closer to each other by throwing balls at the wall. Insults, but the key is that you're not trying to break walls. You throw balls that you know will bounce off. Banter. And it kind of affirms where you stand with each other / how close you are. Great way to describe it. I insult my best friends way more than people I haven't known as long. My wife says she never understood how my friend walks into the apartment and goes straight to the kitchen and grabs stuff to eat, drink like it's his own home. On top of it, I don't give a frick. She says she could never do with her girlfriends. While at the fridge, you got anything to drink, eat? Don't know, check the fridge. You know where everything is, get it yourself. Growing up, we had a friend like this, but it didn't matter if we were home or not. We'd come home from vacation with him in our living room watching TV and eating our food. He was cool though, and still is. He'd even restock our pantry. This was a 12-14-year-old boy just letting himself into someone's house while they were gone. He'd also sleep there sometimes. And no, he didn't have family problems. He was just a strange one. Because with friends, what's mine is yours. It is easier for me to tell my friend, "Hey, help yourself to whatever you want," than it is for me to get up, give you a rundown of whatever is in the fridge, get it, open it, present it, etc. With that said, the friend has certain obligations. Don't open anything that hasn't been opened, and don't take the last of anything. And get me a beer while you're in the fridge. How little they know about their friends. My husband was friends with a guy for years and didn't know how old he was. Don't even know how old I am. It's a number. I do know that much. What is up with having friends that give you shit and attitude and it's all good? It's like you all like to torment each other and laugh about it. Not all men, just the ones I know. Scrolls through channels on TV. Sees movie. Does not know when it started. Has zero context about the plot. Watches the rest of the movie anyway. Context clues. There's a bit of a fun puzzle to it as well. And doesn't ask you what's going on, because you've seen just as much as he has. Freaking fries my nut when my mum or girlfriend does this. We have seen the exact same amount of the movie. What makes you think I know more than you? I enjoy making up answers when they ask me, "Girlfriend, why did that guy kill that other guy when they seemed like friends?" Me. They knew each other in college and the one guy never paid his friend back for the keg of beer they were supposed to split. They have stopped asking me. D. This is genius. I can't believe I never thought of it. It would make the ordeal fun. Those handshakes you do. How do you coordinate it? It baffles me. A lifetime of practice. Still goes wrong sometimes. I'm a black man in Portland. I can feel the anxiety in the air when I go in for a handshake. There's the gif of Snoop going in for the fist bump with the ultimate last minute save into grabbing a guy's hand. I want to be that good one day. Apparently men can go into mental neutral and not think about anything. If this is true, how the frick does that even work? Also, hands in pants when watching TV, relaxing. Don't get it. Why are guys so apprehensive about receiving gifts? Buddy, I found a cool pair of socks that looks like a shark is eating your foot, and I paid next to nothing for it. Why do you have to act like you now have to pay for my college tuition? Can I not just gift guys things for fun? Reciprocity and escalation. I started by giving you a paperclip, now you are buying me a house. I gave you coffee, and now you want to send me on a private jet to the Lesser Antilles? Well, I'll fly you to the Greater Antilles. It happens so rarely that we don't know how to handle it. And we don't know what it means. Is there some hidden message here we don't get? We have no idea. He uses my expensive shampoo to wash his whole body when there is a bar of soap right there. Because if it's soapy and smells nice, it's good as soap. Damn straight. How I can tell my husband where something is, and he can look right at it and say, with certainty, it's not there. Male pattern blindness. What's the deal with guys not wanting to use lotion or chapstick? Every guy I've dated thus far has denied my offer for lotion or chapstick when they complain about having chapped lips and dry skin. Gotta say, as a black man that is not the case. Mainly, because it does not look good when our skin is dry, chapped, ashy. I absolutely hate the greasy feeling of that stuff. Yeah, same. I can deal with chapstick, but I gotta wipe off the excess with a napkin, tissue immediately after applying. Lotion I absolutely won't use. Hate my hands feeling like that. Pretty much the same here. I like how my skin feels less like cheap toilet paper after applying some lotion several minutes before, but that period of time right after I put it on when I can't get it to soak in, and can't get the excess off, that's hell right there. Same with bar soap that has aloe in it. Put asterisks around the word to make it italicized. Put double asterisks to make it bold. Shaves, did you clean the sink? Yep. Looks in sink, what the fuck. Okay, this one is sorcery. I'll scour that thing and then my wife will somehow still say, you left hair in the sink. I've started shaving without glasses on so I at least have an excuse. I spend a good 5 minutes trying to get all the hair out of the sink. I come back later and even I noticed more. Hair gets freaking everywhere, it's hard to get all of it in one go. Yeah, I take my time and rinse everything down the sink and wipe the counter off, etc. Come back in the bathroom an hour later and I see hair everywhere. I don't know either. I shave over the sink. It becomes a basin of hair. Not with it, but made of the stuff. I can't just turn on the faucet here, that'll clog. So I brush the hair off my face and chest into the sink, then clean up. Start high, push all of the hair into the sink itself. Off of the countertop, off of the faucet, off of the knobs, all into the sink. Then, I begin to pick up the hair and carefully deposit into the trash. Some falls from being moved, so I brush everything over into a single pile on the edge of the sink's countertop and push it into the trash. 1 hour later the wife goes to use the bathroom. Finds 5 hairs total that likely fell off my chest at the end of the whole thing. I thought you cleaned up the sink. It's impossible. Do you understand that? It can't be done. Even when though men can take a leak without sitting on the toilet, how can they aim with a flaccid peanuts? Or is it flaccid? It's the opposite situation that is difficult. Would you say it's hard? A flaccid peanuts is flexible and it bends. You just bend it to where you want to aim. A hard peanuts on the other hand is stiff and if you bend it you cut off the stream. Yes, a flaccid peanuts is generally shorter than a hard peanuts, but not so short that it causes an issue. Unless you're OP. To be honest, the pressure is what makes it. You could literally have a micro peanuts and it would still be fine. The pressure comes from your pelvic floor muscles, I'm pretty sure. Might be another muscle group. not your peanuts. As long as you don't get any fork in the roads. Even OP could play firefighter. Not literally OP though. Literally a lifetime of practice. Also, if it's not flaccid, there are 3 things that can happen. Everything proceeds as normal, no mess. The stream shoots out at nearly a 45-degree angle and you make a small mess until you adjust. You get the old fork in the road and coat the walls and floor. Whether or not they're into a woman. Swear to God one day they can display evidence of attraction, then the next it's like a switch went off and they want nothing to do with you. I've realized over the years sometimes it's just a bad day for them and not about me at all. However, I still can't read them, lol. Can't speak for everyone. Being a shy, socially awkward male, but I find showing interest in women difficult. I basically start second guessing everything. Is she being nice to me because she just doesn't want to be rude? She talks, but only when I initiate conversation, so am I just pestering her, etc. I don't consider myself handsome, nor do I think my outward personality is particularly engaging, so I guess that attractive women aren't interested in me. I mean, I have a younger sister and now that she is older I see the amount of men who message her as friends is who she doesn't exactly like, but isn't rude to. I guess I never want to be in that position, so the second a reply is disinterested or too short or whatever, that seed of doubt starts and you back off, hoping that the woman offers a sign that you should continue. So yeah, society is confusing. Huh? Why are you describing my exact thought process? I at least don't feel alone now. That whole seeing my sisters talk to guy friends scares me kind of thing is spot on. With me it's just friends who are women. Ugh, this guy won't stop texting me. You told him to stop? No, I don't wanna be mean. Alright, well now I never gonna consistently text a woman now. No matter how you feel, or what your thought process is, someone, somewhere is the same way. I can't tell you how comforting it was when Conan on one of his recent podcasts talks about how he'll think of something embarrassing he did years ago, or even a few days ago and just blurt out, "You a stupid idiot. What were you thinking?" Holy shit, this is me on a daily basis.